Hello. Is your skin dry or dehydrated? Or maybe both? Or maybe you're not sure. We often confuse dry skin with dehydrated skin. Today, I'll explain what emollients can do for you, how to understand them for your skin, and how they can help not only with dryness, but also with hydration. In this video, you'll discover what emollients are, why they are essential for keeping your skin soft and hydrated, and how to integrate them into your skincare routine. For a long time, I asked myself, I'm told my skin is dehydrated, but it's super oily. How does that make sense? Eventually, when my daughter became a teenager and had the same kind of questions while trying to solve her skin issues, I thought, no, 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 we're not going to start all over again. But I knew we had now the right ingredients. But there were so many. How to decide? And that's when I thought we'll categorize everything: the good ingredients, the less good ones, and the really bad ones. From that, the no list of ingredients was born. It's a guide you can use to check if your products contain any no ingredients. There's a link in the description if you're interested. It comes with daily tips for about a week. I'm Mireille Vega, Dr. Mimi, skin chemist and founder of Vegan Biome and its one human skin approach. So after having developed the no list, I also created a more complex list called the Oh Yes list, because there are a lot of ingredients that the skin uses daily, and some can be interchangeable. There are three major types of ingredients, and today I'll talk about the essential emollients. These emollients are one of the three main types. Why three? Because there are three types of barriers that compose the skin. The first is the lipid barrier or the fat barrier, and that's where emollients come in. Then there's the water moisture barriers and the microbiota. There are other videos just for those. Today, we focus on emollients, the oily element. What are emollients? They are oils and fatty acids and other lipids. They supplement the skin's lipid barrier like the sebum does. Okay, lipids, fats, synonyms. Emollients, another synonym. They're all doing the same job. They're more or less all the same. But there's also different types of lipids within this big category. One type of lipid are fatty acids. They're contained a lot in the natural sebum that you produce, that your skin produces regularly. Sebum is actually our primary emollient. It's produced by glands and it keeps the skin soft. Sebum is mainly composed of fatty acids. Some of these fatty acids are bound to another molecule, and this is when they're called triglycerides, while others are free fatty acids. There are also cholesterol type lipids. And no, cholesterol is not bad, not even in food. It's always a matter of which one and a matter of balance with exercise and daily life. But again, that's a topic for another day. And please, if you want to talk about specific questions, leave any comments and we'll get to them. For teenagers with hormonal changes, we often see an increase in sebum production, which makes the skin oily. Sometimes it gets so oily that due to dead skin cells, high skin turnover, certain bacteria can cause inflammation. This oil mixed with debris and bacteria form what we know as pimples. However, it's very important to have sebum circulating well. What many teens do, and maybe you did this too, I know I did, as we were told to cleanse and strip the oil away. But that squeak clean feeling is not great. Why? Because it stresses the glands, which then get the message to produce even more oil. So, we want to avoid that, whether for teens or adults. So, gently cleanse so you don't strip away too much oil. You still want to cleanse to remove contaminants from the atmosphere, sweat, and especially makeup and sunscreen, but do it gently at the end of the day. Then, immediately after, you'll want to restore some of those oils to avoid stressing the glands. Slowly, with the help of other ingredients, you'll be able to balance your skin and it will start producing less oils. But oil is still good. Menopaused women, particularly, know this. We start to produce less sebum and the skin gets tighter. Supplementing with oil topically is essential because sebum gives the skin its suppleness, giving it a glow and making it look healthier. It also prevents water from evaporating, so the two really go together. The next question I get: what emollients or lipid should I use? We're mainly talking about oils when it comes to supplementing the skin with lipids. To restore the oils you cleansed away or that your skin isn't producing enough, you'll want to use plant oils. And there are many options. I recommend not using just one oil. When you look at the fatty acid profile of sebum, it's quite complex with different lengths of fatty acids. You want oils that have a similar profile. I personally choose 4 oils that give me a profile very close to that of human sebum. There's a fatty acid that's impossible to get since only humans produce it naturally. But with a blend of 4 other oils, we can create something really close. What this mix does is penetrate the skin better thanks to its fluidity and complexity with different chain lengths. Fatty acids are like carbon chains. It's organic chemistry. With similar oils we use, having a mix helps it sink in to the skin and makes it more supple. You've also probably heard about ceramides. Ceramides are emollients. They're lipid. It's a fat, but it's not a fatty acid. Ceramides are actually a natural part of your skin. They're not produced like sebum, they're part of the skin structure. They're emollients, but not oils, so they're more solid, which gives a nice supplementing effect. Ideally, you would use a bit every day, not a lot, but consistently for the best results. Some people use those little capsules, but you really don't need that much. A small amount is all you need. Ceramides are on the pricier side, so any product with them tends to cost a bit more. And remember, too much is not going to do better. So take one that's included in a formulation and not a different product just for the ceramides. Now, let's talk about extreme conditions and why your skin needs more emollients in winter. Winter really changes your skin needs. Well, you know this. I've said it many times. The skin is always changing. But in winter, it's not the same as it was at the start of the season, especially for women as we go through different skin types. It's not really winter that's the issue. It's more about indoor heating and temperature extremes. When the heat's on, it evaporates moisture, drying out our homes and our skin. Less humidity in the home means drier skin, especially in terms of water content. So that's the link between dry, oily, and dehydrated skin. A healthy, protective oil barrier on your skin helps lock in moisture and prevents that evaporation caused by temperature changes. Air conditioning has similar effects, by the way, just not as pronounced. This is why our homes feel drier. We go from extreme cold outside to a warm, dry home in the winter and vice versa in the summer. And our skin feels it, especially if we haven't built up a good lipid barrier. So today I talked about emollients and the fats your skin needs. Some are solid, some are more like oils. Fatty acids are the ones we want to boost with an oil. If you can't find several oils to mix for better absorption, even one oil is better than nothing. If you like this kind of video and content, make sure to subscribe to my very new channel and give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to know more about ingredients to avoid, we've created a free tool for you, a guide to ingredients to avoid in all your skincare and home products. Follow the link in the description to get it for free.